What is going on, guys? I've got another gameplay for you today, and you're probably thinking I'm just going to upload a standard spy with the dead ringer, the knife and the stock pistol, but no, today is an absolute surprise. Even I am surprised at what I am uploading right now. It's a heavy gameplay. Can you believe that? The class that I have only played 8 hours as is now being made into a 12-minute video on YouTube. So basically, Heavy and me didn't really get along in the early stages of TF2, and that was really because I find Heavy kind of annoying and kind of hard to play at the same time, because he's so slow and everyone just aims at him and tanks him, because he's got such a fat body that you can literally just shoot a rocket and it will hit him. No matter where you shoot the rocket in TF2, it will hit him. Even if the Heavy is in another server, it will hit him. That's how big the Heavy is. But basically, Heavy is just, it takes so much damage. I know he's got a lot of health, but he's incredibly slow and it's incredibly annoying. Especially here. Look at this. I'm on my own and I'm just walking about and I actually feel scared. I have the class with the most health in the game and I'm feeling scared of a Force of Nature scout. And that's why me and Heavy don't really get along. But today, this has just changed. My view on Heavy has completely gone... well, its reputation has gone up, is what I'm trying to say. And that is simply because of the medic. The good old German doctor. And today I had with me Epic Jester and then some other medic with the Crits Creek. So Epic Jester had the normal Uber, and when he went down, this other medic would always come to me. And basically, Heavy is amazing to pocket, and the reason I'm saying that is because I am amazing to pocket. I'm only joking. But yeah, basically, medic is really good for Heavy because you can get that 450 damage over heal, so you can take 450 damage, and that is ridiculous. So you are a bit of a tank. And also, Heavy, once you get close range, is an absolute machine. You don't want to mess with him. Look at this. I just destroy him in 2 seconds because my minigun just obliterates him at close range. And that's why you don't use a Tomislav, because you just want to stick with the vanilla minigun. Apparently it's the best one. I see a lot of people using the Brass Beast, but technically, personally, I cannot hack the Brack Beast. Yeah, that's a great weapon to use because it doesn't exist. But the Brass Beast, and that's because you go stupidly slow. And as I've just said to you, I don't like going slow. I'm kind of a bit of a I kind of got attracted to Scout early on in the game, kind of that speed element, and Spy as well is that kind of swift, stealthy character. But Heavy, he's just like in your face. I'm gonna shoot you and you can't do anything about it. And especially when you've got a medic as well. And what you want to do as Heavy is you kind of want to strike at the right moment, because you cannot just walk around the corner, because everyone will just aim at you and tank damage. And the reason I started to play Heavy more is, one, because I started this YouTube channel and I want to upload a lot of classes, but also it's because I watched been watching some Highlander games. I always watch a Highlander game when they're uploaded on EXTV or Vanilla, what's it called, whatever, some other shoutcast gaming things like Salamancer and stuff like that, or Celebrity Showmatch. And I watch the Heavy play and I kind of think, how the hell do they do that? And I've kind of been observing some of their the way they play, and I've kind of copied it, if you know what I mean, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing, because they're Highlander players and they're people that have played the class for thousands of hours, and here's me with only 8 hours trying to copy their techniques. And I kind of did get it. What I was trying to do is, yeah, you got to strike at the right moments. So when you walk around the corner, they will just tank the damage, and if you can just wait for them to all build up and then get up behind them, the minigun will chew up the entire team, as long as you have a medic to give you that extra overheal that you desperately need. But as long as you can get close range, you will be able to tank that damage and take out the whole team, because the minigun is incredibly powerful close range. I know you probably already know this, but I don't know this because I don't play Heavy. So I'm probably going to say a load of things that you already know, like, oh my god, this guy is an amateur. But I literally do not know Heavy. I know that he has a minigun, a shotgun, and some gloves, but that's about all I know about it. Speaking of weapons and things and stuff. I'm using the stock minigun, the sandwich, because I need to heal my medic, because I need to give some heals back, and it's kind of like a thank you to a medic. And also medics love it when you've got a sandwich on, because by keeping your medic alive, you're keeping yourself alive. So be a smart heavy, and what you want to do is you want to spray this corner and use up all your ammo, then jump and then fall to the floor and break your ankles. But it doesn't matter because you've got 450 health. So yeah, I'm rambling on a bit because I don't know what to talk about for heavy, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. Like I said before, I didn't expect to make a heavy gameplay, but look at all these enemies. I'm just chewing past them. I have no idea how many kills I got in this gameplay, but actually, if someone wants to count how many kills I got in this gameplay, I'll give you a free scrap. Hey, isn't that a prize you want? I bet there'll be somebody that does it, actually. It'd probably be me, because I'm cool like that. No, but yeah, I will actually give you a scrap if you count how many kills I get. I'll probably show it, knowing me, it's probably shown in the scoreboard at the end like a right doofus, and end up having to give a scrap to about 15 people. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going a bit off thought, and what basically what you want to do is you want to be very aware as a heavy, because like I said, you will have to tank a lot of damage. And if people are wondering what tank a lot of damage means, is basically people will be shooting at you a lot and you have to kind of absorb it. So you're like a sponge. Instead, you're just a fat Russian guy. So the fat Russian sponge, you could call him. That should be the new heavy nickname. I might call it my might get a strange minigun now, because I'm definitely more excited to play more heavy now. I'm just worried that as soon as I can't play with Epic Jester, I'm gonna just burst into tears again because I'm so bad at the class. But yeah, like I said, I keep going off thought. What was I gonna say? I said something about strange minigun and then a load of kills. I think I've already said that you need to be very close to chew up the damage, and also you need to strike at the right times, and also feed your medic, because he does sometimes get hungry and he does need the health. But this is fun here. When I run out of ammo, I kind of go a bit mad and then have to run to get a weapon, then pick it up, and then there's like market gardeners and random stuff flying all over the screen, and it's just absolute. Look at this here. I destroy this mini sentry, wait, and then I run out of ammo, and then I have to keep getting back. And yeah, like I said, crazy gameplay, and I probably need to calm down about this, but I can't keep calm because I've literally just come out of the game to record this. So what you want to do is you want to strike at the right time. So here I'm kind of like Uber building with Epic Jester. So now that we've got the Uber, I'm just going to charge right through. So I'll take out a few of the threats, and also if you've got an experienced medic, teach them how to pop before they drop. So as you can see there, Epic Jester didn't wait for me to turn around. He just popped because he can't rely on me turning around, because I'm not in the same room as him at the moment. This is just over Steam, yeah, basically. So you want to pop before you drop. And what I was saying before, I've just remembered, is be very aware. So as a heavy, like I said, you are a fat Russian sponge and you will tank a lot of damage. So you need to be aware of which enemies are immediate threats to you. So you can see here with this soldier with a BMOC, I kind of make a mental note of, yeah, this guy is experienced. He, not just because he has the hat, but I've seen him and he's good at playing the game. So he's kind of experienced. So I need to make a mental log, target him first. Whereas if there's like a spy, I also need to target him first, because I've got such a big back, I need to guard it. Unlike here, because I've obviously the irony of it, as soon as I talk about backstabs, I get backstabbed. But the irony I was talking about. So yeah, you need to be aware. So it's very hard to be aware as a heavy, but I pulled it off this game because you've kind of got that third sense, and this is where having a diverse class sense is very good, because as you know, if you're a subscriber to my channel, I play a lot of Spy. It's my most played class with over 158 hours of gameplay logged onto it, whereas the Heavy's only got 8. But because I play so much Spy, as a Heavy, I know when a Spy is going to come, because I know when I would come. So that kind of gives me that sense where I can turn around and maybe kill a Spy that's going to attack. And you also kind of need to make these mental logs like I was talking about before. So it's very easy to do this. You kind of do it by third nature. It's not a Highlander tactic or anything like that. But a mental log is what you want to do is basically, it's very easy for a player that has a hat on, and this could be a disadvantage or not a disadvantage, whatever you want to call it, but say for example, Epic Jester's got this unusual on and it's very visible, and let's say Epic Jester is very good at with the Ubersaw. You know, the enemy players would kind of sense that by getting owned by him about 15 times, so you'd kind of think, wait, let's just take it back and not charge in there and get smacked by the Ubersaw. Because he has that unusual on, it's kind of a visual memory, so that's the mental log. So, as a heavy, I had a white Allfather on and a green Chrome Stone, so they probably remembered me by that, so they probably thought, you know, let's stay away. And also, I made a mental log of the enemy soldier, which had the BMOC on, like I said before. So these mental logs, you probably already have it, but if you're trying to learn to play TF2, definitely go for them. And like I said, it does happen by third nature. If someone's got a really outstanding hat, you will remember them, and it's very good to learn because you kind of remember who they are and what they're like. But it's kind of useful but not useful, because as soon as you leave the server, that is irrelevant. So I suppose it could be good playing against your friends or whatever, but here is kind of the example of when Heavy should strike at the right time. See how I went up the steps, then dropped down instead of just running at them. This gives me the element of surprise and get that Kritzkrieg double kill, so it's that element of surprise that kind of gets me most of the kills in this game. Like here, I shouldn't have done this, I should have waited around the corner, but I kind of charged through because I knew that the enemy, they were struggling, because even if you have a strong team, one heavy medic can seriously damage you. And people might be thinking this, well, actually, fair enough, you've got your good heavy gameplay, but the teams were stacked, and I'm going to argue that no, they were not stacked. You should see some of the players when we weren't playing heavy medic. It's just as hard to play against them, but I just decided that I wanted to play heavy, I wanted to have some fun, and out comes the eviction notice. Oh, I love these. Yeah, they swing like really, really fast. I don't know what the stats are, but they're just like knuckle dusters, and they're really cool. And I'm rambling on again about knuckle dusters, and the game's about to end, and this is the massive shock that you're about to get, right? You'll see how many points I get as heavy in a 12-minute gameplay. So bear in mind, I have a video, it may be uploaded already and it may not be, but I have a video which is my highest scoring spy video, where I get my highest scoring game ever, and that has a lot of points in it. But just compare it to this. Considering the spy gameplay was 17 minutes and this was 12, I got 71 points, and for me that is absolutely outstanding for a class I have played literally 8.5 hours of. I could not believe it. I was just filled with joy, and I'm definitely going to play some more heavy now. So maybe you guys can do this with a class that you hate. Just play it a bit, test it out, try something different, and you might get it right. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.